thing that I'm keeping an eye on is there's like a 33% chance of rain. What the world?
What happened?
Hey there, and welcome on back into F1 2021, My Team Career Mode. I'm Alan Bailey. Decent little start for us. We did pretty well in our first race, but unfortunately a spun relegated us to a 10th place finish, but we still came home with some points. Our teammate Nobuharu Matsushita coming home, I believe, 18th. But we did have some engine issues in our first race, so that engine issue was super unfortunate. We should make sure to invest in chassis upgrades, to consider swap out engine components when they last their lag, On a positive note, the team's investigation into the root of the failure have led us to scoring a breakthrough in our research. Well, that's good at least. So let's check out our R&D tree. You see right here, we're a little bit better than Alfa, Williams, and Haas, thank goodness. And we're right there, almost better than Alfa. So getting better than Alfa, Alpine, and Ferrari are kind of like the unofficial goals this season. But the morale is low in the aero department, so that explains it. So let's repair that. 0% chance of failure, so there's that at least. So we've got quite a bit of research points, actually. So we will come here into the R&D and just, into the powertrain, I should say. As far as durability, I guess this is what we got to go with first, so there's that. Powertrain's already in development, so the underbody got some damage in the first race, so I guess we'll go ahead and rush that as well. And aero, that's already in development. That's complete. Let's go ahead and, that front upper wing, I'm not holding back. We want to upgrade this thing ASAP. So if you haven't already, mash that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and let us know in the comments what areas of the car should we focus on for the R&Ds first, whether it's aero, chassis, powertrain, or durability. Let us know in the comments down below right meow. But you see, chassis is kind of our downfall right now, so that is something we got to work on. But everything else we got, a nice little oomph too. As far as facilities are concerned, we have 900K in the bank. So aero, powertrain, durability, chassis, the personnel, or the marketing. I think we're going to work on our durability, but we don't have enough funds for that yet. Same with the powertrain, personnel. Yeah, we're going to be saving up here for a hot minute. Marketing, nothing. So we got to save up for a little while longer, but whether it's aero, chassis, personnel, powertrain, durability, or marketing, let us know in the comments down below. From a corporate standpoint, we're not quite there yet to sign a secondary sponsor. That is something I want to see happen. I want to sign a second, third, fourth, fifth, and everybody's I want to fill it up. I want to fill up the car. Now, as far as activities are concerned, I like the ones that don't hurt any other department, so we'll do that one. I'll give up a little bit of cash for that. We'll go to that F1 event, and that is, and we're going into a little season break here, so we'll go ahead and we will advance time through some of these activities.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for this weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
The entire, all that stuff we just did failed?
The personnel department has asked us to deal with this. We have a couple of options here. Take your time. What you decide to do will have consequences.
Yeah, I don't want him to make as many mistakes, but I want to improve his overall pace so he's not put in the position to make mistakes with cars around him, so upgrade the pace.
Not an easy decision, but you handled it well. Thanks.
I mean, time will tell. Let's head into the R&D department. See what's happening here. We're low on everything. I don't know. Stuff is still in development here, so what failed? I mean, it doesn't look like anything failed, I don't think, so you see, if we up our game right there, if everything comes through, we'll be better than Alpha and Alpine right there, and we'll be closer to Ferrari, so that's, you know, that's awesome if that's able to pull through. But let's advance some time here. Second driver coming through, some stuff coming in and out. The front wing came through, I love it. Sponsor event came through. Good. We're gonna go a little break here. I don't like the look of that for some reason. Alright, so we'll get this in, even though it'll hurt us a little bit. But you see, that's it. You know, the thing that I don't like about this game is that you have all this downtime heading into an off season or an off week, and I'd rather do something, but it won't give you more stuff to do. So it's all good, but we'll advance some time here. Chassis focus came up. All right. Looks like we had some part failures.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
I'd like it if my R&D stuff came back. Alright, so that was completed. So there's that at least. I might upgrade that, but I want to take a look at everything else. Yeah, that failed, so we'll put that back through, unfortunately. And the ignition system failed. That'll come through in 8 days. And okay, we did have some upgrades come through on the durability side, so we got all these right here. So alright, so a little bit mixed bag of cats right there, but we are better than Alpha. We're almost as good as Alpha right there, as Alfa Romeo, I should say, but AlphaTauri, we're still trailing them a little bit. So just small improvements is all we can really ask for with this car. But with that being said, let's head to race number 2 and see what Bailey Autosports can do out in Spain.
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 at this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. And it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Lando Norris and Ricciardo, Leclerc, Sainz, Gasly and Sebastian Vettel, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Lance Stroll and Ocon, Bailey, Raikkonen, Nobuharu Matsushita and Mick Schumacher, Giovinazzi, Russell, Mazepin and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that's the goal, but the car has maxed out downforce in it, and it's given up a lot of straightaway speed, so that's kind of going to be our downfall today. But there's so many turns here I gotta get, and they're sharp turns. I need as much downforce as I can in this thing to get it going. But let's check out our race strategy. 17 laps. You know, we don't need quite that much fuel in it, so we'll back it down to get like an extra little-ish of fuel so I could burn it up with no problem here. Obviously, we're going to go with the one stopper. The hards around here are just so darn unpredictable, so we'll go, starting on the softs, go to the mediums, pitting around lap number 6, and then we'll switch over to the mediums, but I might stay on the softs for an extra lap, coming around lap 7, just to make sure that we're A, good on fuel, and B, give a little bit more life into those softs. But we got to see how we start here. Finishing in points is kind of the goal every week, but you know, we do have a little bit of an uphill battle, so I don't know what we'll have here, but let's find out together. All right, let's get the lights out. Come on, let's go, boys and girls. Go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I knew Raikkonen was going to get me right there, but I want to be on this inside. Horrible start there for us. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. That worked somehow. We're up to 12. And just turn, just turn, just turn. Grip and turn. Come on. I want to get into the back of these cars and screw up our nose. Trying to keep the nose clean after the last race. Ooh, got into Carlos a little bit there, but we're up to 10th. All right, Valtteri's fastest so far, but we're holding strong in 10th.
You're in the top 10 now.
Trying. Waiting for the DRS to kick in. Not on my inside. My spot.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead.
I'm under
and in the
attack. That
DRS
ain't gonna
zone.
help me at all this lap, so good for those who are right behind me, I guess, on my butt, but not for me, because I'm 3.5 back from the next car. So we're gonna hold up the field here in 10th and just try to survive. I don't think points are realistically in our wheelhouse based on how slow this car is, but you know, we're gonna try. We're gonna give her all she's got here. These tires just, they don't agree with me for some reason. We practice mostly on the mediums, but we ran some soft simulations as well in practice, so you know, the car wasn't this bad. And the thing that I'm keeping an eye on is there's like a 33% chance of rain. What the world?
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
I'm fine. What in the world was that? So you kind of see it right here. He had a run. I didn't know he had that kind of a run, and we demolished the sign, and we both go for a ride. We clearly got the worst of it, though. So here we have a... Part of me wants to retire just because it's accurate, you know. But, you know, that would do a disservice to you, so we're going to use the replay here. Take the outside if you must. I honestly felt like I just cheated in a big way, so let me know in the comments, was that cheating, or am I just taking the sim way too seriously? I think it's a little bit of both, but...
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. We're leading our teammate by 3.2 seconds.
Alonso's gaining. He can take the outside. Oh, I felt that. I was on the curb, though, so I gave you space, Tsunoda. You were being really aggressive through there. That was a decent little section there for us. You know, we're maintaining. Tsunoda got up there, but, you know, I had 2 tires on the rumbles, and he still was trying to push me off the track, so no bueno, sir. Yeah, my spot for now. What in the world? Sonoda. Can't do that, but oh boy, there they go. He was being really aggressive with me in a section you shouldn't be that aggressive through, and he paid for it.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
Copy that. That's going to screw my teammate, I think, but I'm going to... Do I want to come to... Yeah, I'll come this lap. Stick to the strat. And it looks like for now we're out of DRS for the car behind us, so I'll take it. But we've just been under attack these first 5 laps here because we just couldn't get away. There we go. Okay, we're good. Alright, so we pit from 10th here. We're going to get some softies on us. Looks like our teammate stayed out an extra lap. I hope he did for his sake with this pit time here, but we'll see. Mediums. Gasly on the hards. That's interesting. We're going to go mediums here.
Exit now.
2.1. I dig it. No.
Stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Copy that. I love the fact that we didn't have to change a nose. That's huge for us because we've been having, let's just say, issues, and I'm on my mediums. These I'm a lot more comfortable with than the softies. So we're 18th. We're gonna see where we cycle out once all these pit stops are done. There goes our teammate.
Nobuharu is in the pits. Nobuharu in the pits.
I'm really glad he waited till the following lap so that we don't double stack. You lose a lot of time doing that, being the second car. So, you know, good for him for waiting a lap here. Whoa, boy. Yeah, we stepped on that curve just a little bit, and we lost that spot to Alonso. We're going to lose another one here, potentially. This is dangerous. Thank you for not going in here too wide. That would not have been fun. I screw up that entire section, so we lost a good amount of ground right there. It's okay. Maybe we'll pick up some pit spots. Nope, 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 nope. Take the outside. You could see just the horsepower difference is just astonishing. Went wide right there. I'm pushing.
Don't panic just yet, but we've seen a problem at our end. We're looking into it.
Uh-huh. Why would you even tell me that? Just lie to me and be like, yeah, everything's fine. Especially in the closing laps. Come on. Nopers, you're not even getting my drag, buddy.
Okay, we have a severe engine issue. Find a safe space to retire or return to the pits.
No. Oh, it took the car over. I'm done. Well, we don't hit this. That's our race. Well, I have a choice. No. Yeah, I'm annoyed. Don't pat my back. You guys failed.
They've done it then. A spectacular victory here in Spain and a massive confidence boost going into the next race. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
But hey, those Red Bulls are right there, man. I don't know. Oh, that's a cool shot. Yeah. Good for you guys. Congrats, I guess. We're coming for you next season. That's the goal. We're going to get you. It's just going to take some time. Just...
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. A result that will make Sergio Perez happy as he pushes his championship lead out even further. Now let's discuss, Ant, who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Definitely Antonio Giovinazzi, isn't it? No matter what the rest of the field threw at him, he didn't put a foot wrong. Superb drive from him.
Let's move on to the constructors. Red Bull take over as championship leaders. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Me either. You see a look at the points here. Sergio takes over, but Daniel Ricciardo in a McLaren, second in the points right now in the driver's standings. That's interesting, but Valtteri, after not scoring points in the first race, third right now in the standings. You got Lewis, Lando, Max, who, again, didn't score points in the first one. He's coming home sixth right now, or he is sixth, I should say. We slipped to 14th. We're tied for 13th, I should say. And you see Nobuharu with no points as well. It's our goal to get him some points this season. So, we got a lot of work to do, actually. A lot of grinding needs to happen in the garage area. And you see, we finished dead last. Now I don't regret that spin that much. Just 2 engine failures in a row here. We were able to finish the first race, thank goodness, with a point, finishing 10th, but obviously the worst finish of the career mode right there, 22nd. It's our goal not to finish 20th, but there it is, and Nobuharu lost a couple spots, so he's not trending in the right direction either, so Nobuharu's got some work to do. We got some work to do. Our engineers and the powertrain department has a lot of work to do. So I want to thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, mash that subscribe button. Give us a follow on our social media accounts at Hey Alan Bailey on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and now on TikTok. You can also support the channel over on patreon.com/Hey Alan Bailey. Tough race here. It's going to be an even tougher one next week. So mash that subscribe button. You don't want to miss a thing. For F1 2021, My Team Career Mode, I'm Alan Bailey. We'll see you at the track.